Creating a DDR is going to be our next step, and this is of course assuming that we've got all of our naming conventions across all the files in our file set prepared and ready to go. If you've never done a database design report before, it's really quite simple to do. You will need to be using a copy of FileMaker Pro Advanced in order to do this. And then basically what you do is you want to have all of the files open. They don't necessarily have to be visible. They can be hidden as they are here, but you want to have all the files open and just the files that you mean to export in your DDR, which would be any files associated with the current project. And then what you do is you go under the Tools menu up here and you come down to Database Design Report. Now the three little panels that you see here, this one is all of the available files. In other words, any FileMaker files that you currently have open will appear in here. And so you want to make sure that you're just doing those that are part of the solution that we're working on. And if there were any other files open to any other projects, you can just uncheck their box so that they're not included. And then down here by default, it will have all of these boxes checked, and you want to leave those all checked. These are all the different things that it's going to consider when it does its database design report, and we of course want all the information included. The report format, choose XML. You don't want the HTML, and then you can uncheck automatically open report when done. You don't need that. Once you've done that, then the next thing to do is just click the Create button. It will ask you where you want to save these, and what I have done is I created a DDR folder, and then I create another folder, one for each database design report that I create, basically showing the date that it was done on and a sequence number. So on February 28th of 2010 I did one DDR, and in all cases I only did one, but there may be days when you do more than one, and so I always add an extra number on the end to indicate that. And when you've exported your DDR, the DDR will end up producing a series of XML files, and those XML files will be saved along with a summary of all of the files that it did. Now, each one of these is an XML file that addresses only the information contained in each one of these files, and then the summary files is used to kind of connect them all together. So you'll end up with one for each of the files plus a summary file. I won't actually do the DDR now, but you just want to save it into the folder that you created, and then you'll have that available later on when you need it.